right, hello everyone. We're with Bhavesh from Demo. Bhavesh, it's good to see you. It's been a little bit. I know we've done some talking through Google Meets and remotely and stuff like that, but it's good to see you in person. How you been?
Thank you so much, Rin, for inviting me and for having me here. Definitely the experience and the journey is really going good. So I'm liking it.
Good, yeah. So we're at day 3 of Consensus now. It's been quite a long few days, but exciting. Tell us in the community a little bit about your experience so far. How have things been going here at Consensus?
I personally think that my individual experiences that is going good. You feel like you are a part of the whole Web3 space and the movement what it's going on right now. Made good contacts, I would say, very good contacts. Met few people from the last year's event Consensus which had happened. So when they come and say hi to you and you go and meet them, you feel like you are known and you have some kind of an contribution towards this particular movement and this particular.
Right, you were at Consensus last year, right?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. How is it this year compared to last year? Anything different, really?
Yeah, I think last year we had more people, more visitors, same venue, similar kind of setup, but I think this year it looks like a bit less. But yeah, I think in regards to the layer 1s or layer 2s and all that, I see they are here.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you aim to really accomplish by coming to an event like this or like Consensus? What are some of the things that you really hope to accomplish or try to get out of these conferences?
Yeah, it's a good question. For me personally, if I talk about our intention is majority to show our presence, to show that okay, we are there. We were there 1 year before and we are there today as well.
You're still here,
you're still here and we will survive, we'll fight it out. Yeah, we are building up. And also at the same time to meet certain people where we can have similar synergies for our projects, ongoing projects, or for some kind of an contribution from our end towards the whole Web3 space.
Okay.
And to show the support and just go along the ride, I would say that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're the CEO of Demo and you've built quite a few projects on the XDC network. You've been involved with Web3, for quite a while now. And I want to get into that a little bit.
Sure.
For those out there that aren't in Web3, but are looking to start a business, or entrepreneurs or creators that are looking to get into this Web3 space, what does it take to sort of get started and to build successful businesses and companies in Web3?
This is something which is, I'm learning and I'm working on it every day.
There wasn't a playbook written for it, right?
No. But yeah, one thing which I would like to tell the the entrepreneurs or someone who wants to come into Web3 is it's more or less the same like what you work in Web2 or in the Web3, because the business principles or the ethics and your looking forward for a business is the same. So imagine like in Web2, if you have business development going on, if you have social media marketing going on, if you have enterprise tie-ups going on, or collaborations or any partnerships, it's the same out here. So I personally think when I was like not in Web3, I was a bit scared and I thought maybe it's like a whole new world or maybe it's a different ball game altogether, but the underlying principles of a business are same even if it's in Web2 or Web3. Show your credentials, be genuine, be honest on what you're working on, and build the community around that. So that's the first thing what I would say.
Right.
But yeah, I think...
what are some of the challenges, really, to building? I mean, are there any different challenges, I guess, between being in sort of Web2 and Web3?
Of course. So, in this space moves very fast in compared to Web2. So one needs to have good learning around that. I was not aware about everything and anything what prevails in this. Like, I had to learn about smart contracts. I had to learn about what blockchain is. I had to learn about what NFTs are or crypto does, and the economic arrangement or how one can monetize out of it. All that I had to understand that how this works. So it's like self-learning, reaching out to people, I would say, because I didn't get that kind of feedback. But I think once I deep dived into it, and then I understood that the whole Web3 community is there to support you and welcome you.
Right.
You can reach out to any influencers, to anybody out here, and they are ready to show you the path.
Right.
There are hell lot of developer communities to the enterprise communities. I think even they can help you out. So I think when I came in and I saw it, it's a whole new world, but it's a lot of opportunity, and the people are in this space, or
right.
They are trying to work on an equitable world, and I believe in this space, and I think I would encourage anybody and everybody into entrepreneurship, and they want to come from Web 2 to Web 3, they should jump in today, or else it will be late. And they can always reach me out for any kind of help or any kind of guidance. I'm there to give that.
Well, I think what you just said now also shows the importance of building that community, right?
Yeah.
The community is a resource and something that you can lean on. So I guess that sort of leads into my next question. What are some of the resources that you would need to build a successful, business or project in Web3?
Yeah, so I think as like what I said, like what we do in Web 2 is the same stuff for me. So what we do is we try to understand and try to find a gap where we can add value to that.
Yeah.
So there might be tons of projects what you might have in your mind, but still you can improvise it, and still you can have a better product coming in with certain features or functions, or maybe you might be better in regards to building the community, or having some kind of an impact in that particular system. So that's
right.
one. Resources, I would say, there are resources of product development. You need developer teams. You can outsource that if you don't have that kind of funding. No need to hire full-time developers if you don't have that kind of money. You can always reach out to community managers, or you can have somebody inside where he can help, or he or she can help you out build a community around that. And there are a lot of resources available online, to YouTube, to there are books, and then of course people like us who are there always to help.
Yep.
That resources should be used, I would say, and to come up with a robust product in this particular space. I would say a business acumen. To not only think of the project to win, but it's a win-win situation for the community, for the Web3 space, and to come up with something which is like on a win-win situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. That's some good information. It's really, really, really helpful. And I always tell people too, there's a lot of opportunities in Web3 that aren't a developer. There's community people, there's marketing people, there's business people. So there's a lot of other opportunities.
Yeah.
And I want to get into a little bit more about Demo and some of the products that you guys have have launched on chain. So you want to tell the community a little bit about some of the stuff that you guys offer and some of the things that you've built?
Sure. So as you guys know that I'm CEO, co-founder to a couple of projects which comes under Demo. So Demo is a blockchain propagation service. So that's another point which I would like to say, that initially if you're not sure, so when we were not sure, we started with Demo. So that's where we deep dived into how blockchain works and what individual blockchains are good at, and where they are lacking at, finding that gap and giving a solution to that particular blockchain. And that's where I really thank XDC Network, which earlier was Zenfin. They gave us the first chance. I would say Zenfin and XDC Network is a godfather to me, especially the founders. And then comes the foundation and the community, which XDC Community, which helped us out, supported us. And that's where Demo started its journey about getting into the propagation service of the blockchain.
Okay.
Moving forward, we identified that the community, especially again my point to the new entrepreneurs or someone who wants to jump into the Web3 space, we didn't first think of how much money a project can make and what kind of potential we have. We just found a gap that at that particular time XDC Network didn't had one NFT marketplace, and we thought of coming up with that.
Yep.
Of course, thanks to our founder Ayushi. If she would have not come up with a NFT project of her own called as the Lucid Woman, and the experience what she got from there, this particular idea would have not come to us that we should do it. And we have our backbone Sarthak Bakshi, who's the CTO co-founder, who takes care of all the technical aspects. And without him, of course we are incomplete.
Right.
So he takes care of all the integration. So yeah, that makes our team. And so our first NFT marketplace came on XDC network, and it's been more than a year now. And touchwood, we are doing good, and community support is there, and community is liking it,
Nice.
what we are doing.
Nice.
But yeah, very soon, as you asked me what other projects we are working on, so very soon, I cannot give you the exact date, but hopefully by another 10-15 days,
Okay.
we
quickly
should
then.
be ready with a DeFi wallet,
Okay.
which is called as RORO. And again, the same principles apply here for us, that we found a gap and we thought that, okay, the network or the community desperately needs a good wallet coming in,
Okay.
and we thought of coming up with that.
Okay, so this will be a wallet that can be used to build applications, or is this something for people to store and hold their digital assets?
Yeah, it's like storing the
Okay.
digital assets like cryptos and NFTs, but definitely we are coming up with quite a few cool features in that.
Okay.
And easy to use, because I saw that there are wallets which are a bit complicated, and users don't like it. First time users who come in, they don't like it. So yeah, it will be available on Play Store to App Store, and
Okay.
it will be a web browser
Okay.
as well as mobile usability it will have. And definitely I'm hoping that community will like it,
Okay.
what we are doing.
Yeah, that really leads me into the last question I wanted to ask you was, what can the community look forward to from some of the products that are coming out? And really, it's the wallet that's coming out pretty soon that the community can look forward to then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I would give you some idea about what community can look forward in that particular products of ours, which
Okay.
will be really good, and they would like it. So our next update on the XDC NFT marketplace,
Okay.
which is coming in another maybe 1 week, 2 weeks time.
Okay.
It's coming up with interoperable bridges, where one can move their NFTs from one network to the other.
Okay.
We are coming up with an intuitive interface where the users would have a seamless experience. They would love the UI UX what is coming in the next update. The best part what is coming is about the staking reward, where one can, after buying the NFT, they can stake their NFTs,
Okay.
and they can earn the reward. So I'm sure community would like that kind of passive income coming in. And most importantly, we are coming up with an creator console, where somebody who doesn't understand and know about NFTs, they can come mint the NFTs within 6 to 7 seconds with a click of button, and they don't know what's going behind, like a smart contract is created and their tokens have been made and all that. So that will be our work. And they will have a seamless experience out here. So that's with the XDC NFT marketplace.
Okay.
Yeah, and with the RORO wallet, we have, the features like interoperability. One can move assets from one wallet to the other.
Okay.
You will have staking rewards option. You will have swapping reward option. Sorry, not reward option, swapping option. You will have in-app browsers, and most important feature which we have brought in is an in-app chat.
Okay.
Which means that one need not leave the wallet to go to apps like Telegram or WhatsApp to chat with somebody and get the wallet address or anything. They can now in-app chat, which will be on the blockchain.
Okay.
So we are super excited, and we are hopeful that community would give that love and support to RORO wallet as well, like what they did for XDC NFT marketplace.
All right. Well, seems like there's a lot going on. You guys have been
Yeah.
really busy, and Bhavesh, again, it's really good to see you.
Likewise.
Really appreciate your time, and community's looking forward to everything that's coming out from you guys. So hopefully we get to see each other soon.
Thank you, Ren, and I thank the community, XDC Foundation, the founders of XDC, and the whole XDC network. I'm loving it, I'm believing it, and I'm sure we have many more successes and many more good times coming in.
All right.
So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.